Justin Bieber just dropped something on Instagram that has the entire internet in a frenzy. Trust me when I say you're going to want to stick around for every single detail, because what started as a simple post has now spiraled into a full-blown online investigation involving his wife Hailey, his ex Selena Gomez, and even his own sister getting caught in the crossfire. Before we dive into this absolute chaos, make sure you hit that subscribe button because you're not going to want to miss any updates coming your way. Justin posted what people are calling a cryptic message on Instagram, and it's got everyone talking. The post highlighted a passage about toxic thoughts broken down into 5 categories: unworthy talk, needy talk, insecure talk, entitled talk, and unlovable talk. The final slide featured a quote from psychologist William James that states, "Man can alter his life by altering his thinking." Now, here's where it gets interesting. Justin appears to be focused on self-improvement right before his headlining performance at Coachella 2026 alongside Sabrina Carpenter and Karol G. Recently, he visited the venue in India, California, wearing a shirt that read, "Pray for me." His mother, Patty, immediately responded by posting a prayer dedicated to her son. Everyone keeps saying this is some kind of hidden message, like Justin is trying to tell us something deeper, but honestly, I think people are reading way too much into it. The message is beautiful and completely accurate because we genuinely can alter our perspective just by who we surround ourselves with and how we choose to look at life. For the longest time, people have been calling out Justin for smoking, making it a huge deal. But here's where the hypocrisy comes in. A woman who allegedly attended Selena Gomez's wedding to Benny Blanco has now been exposed because Selena and Benny included custom tins with pre-rolls in their wedding gift sets. The internet is now dragging this whole situation, asking why it's acceptable for Selena to do this while Justin gets destroyed for the same thing. Speaking of Justin's career, there's some massive news coming from Forbes. They're reporting that Justin's surprise album should bring him back to the Grammy Awards for the first time in years. There's a very good chance he could be headed back to the Grammys after kicking off his comeback this summer with his latest album. Although it hasn't reached the same commercial heights as some of his past projects, and none of the singles have become career-defining smashes, it's still great to have him back. With his long track record of earning nominations at music's biggest night, there's certainly reason to believe the Canadian talent will return with perhaps a handful of nominations this year. Now, let's talk about what's happening on social media because things are getting absolutely wild. Today marks Justin and Hailey's wedding anniversary, and someone posted about it, calling Hailey the most beautiful bride hated by the world because she was loved by the biggest pop star in the world, and she was only 21 at the time. But that's not even the craziest part. Remember when Selena's cousin allegedly posted that she's finally in a place where peace matters more than the past and hoped people would stop dragging her name? Well, now people are calling out that same cousin because she commented on Justin Bieber's Instagram post. Everyone is asking what business she is doing that when she should be at her cousin's wedding instead of stalking her ex for some last-minute drama. They kind of have a point, because why comment on your cousin's ex's post on the same day as her wedding? It definitely looks suspicious, and people aren't letting it slide. Then there's Justin's sister, Jasmine, who liked a post about Selena and Benny's wedding, and now she's being attacked by fans. People are going absolutely crazy over this, saying that fans are painting Selena as the villain at all costs and are being obsessive about it. They're mad at Jasmine just for liking a post, which makes absolutely no sense to me. Even if you're a massive Hailey and Justin fan who doesn't like Selena, there's nothing wrong with Jasmine liking the post. Selena was probably a significant part of her childhood, and there shouldn't be any issues with her showing support. People need to calm down and stop attacking family members over social media interactions because it's getting out of hand. Hailey Bieber has also been making headlines recently after being spotted walking runways during Paris Fashion Week. While she was doing her thing as a model, people started focusing on an unusual detail about her lips that sparked major confusion. One user asked what was going on with her lips, while another commented that the lip injection look wasn't cute. A third asked why there was a permanent straw hole in her lips, which honestly made me laugh because who even comes up with that kind of comment? We get front row seats to everything, and we can't help but form opinions and take sides. Some people are Team Hailey, some are Team Selena, and some just want everyone to move on and be happy. Regardless of what side you're on, you're still watching and engaged, which is exactly why this story never dies. The fact that we're still talking about relationships and interactions from years ago shows just how much impact these celebrities have on our culture. Justin and Selena dated years ago, yet people still bring it up daily. Hailey and Justin have been married for years, but people still question their relationship and look for signs of trouble. It's like we're all living in an extended reality show, and we're always waiting for the next episode. What makes this even more interesting is how the narrative keeps shifting. One day Justin is the villain, the next he's the victim. One day, Hailey is being praised for standing by her man. The next, she's criticized for everything she does. One day, Selena is the heartbroken ex. The next, she's moved on and living her best life. Despite all of this chaos and drama, Justin seems to be genuinely trying to work on himself and move forward in a positive direction. His post about toxic thoughts and changing your mindset shows that he's aware of the negativity and is actively trying to combat it. His focus on self-improvement before his big Coachella performance indicates that he's taking his career and well-being seriously. Through everything he's been through, he's still standing and still creating, which is honestly impressive considering the amount of pressure and criticism he faces daily. The same can be said for everyone involved in this situation. They're all continuing to live their lives and pursue their goals despite the constant commentary and judgment from millions online. That takes a level of strength and resilience that most of us can't even comprehend. At the end of the day, this whole situation is a reminder of how complicated fame and relationships are in the social media age. Nothing is private, nothing is simple, and nothing ever really ends. Stories from years ago continue to resurface and impact current situations. Past relationships influence present ones. And everyone watching has something to say about all of it. Whether you think it's entertaining or exhausting or somewhere in between, you have to admit that it's absolutely fascinating to watch it all unfold. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any future updates, because something tells me this story is far from over, and there are definitely more chapters to come.